What if the biggest thing holding you back financially isn't a lack of money, opportunity, or talent, but the fear of what other people might think? It sounds strange at first, yet every day countless people make financial decisions based not on what's best for their future, but on what's safest for their reputation. Think about it. Have you ever wanted to start a business but worried people would laugh if it failed? Or maybe you avoided learning a new skill because you felt embarrassed about being a beginner. Perhaps you've continued spending money you couldn't really afford just to maintain an image that others expect from you. If so, you're not alone. One of the most powerful forces in human psychology is the need for social acceptance. For thousands of years, fitting into the group wasn't just important, it was essential for survival. Being rejected by the tribe could mean danger. Even today, our brains often treat social judgment as a threat, even when our survival isn't actually at risk. And that's where the trap begins. Many people stay financially stuck because they are trying to avoid criticism. They choose familiar jobs they dislike because everyone approves. They buy things they don't need because everyone else has them. They postpone investments, businesses, and opportunities because someone might question their decisions. What's fascinating is that the fear of judgment often costs more than the judgment itself.
Think about that for a moment. The criticism you're afraid of may last a few minutes, a few days, or a few weeks, but the financial opportunities you avoid can cost you years of growth. Here's the surprising part. Most people are far less focused on you than you think. While you're worried about being judged, they're busy worrying about being judged themselves. In psychology, this is sometimes called the spotlight effect. We tend to believe everyone is paying attention to our choices, mistakes, and failures. In reality, most people are too occupied with their own lives to think about ours for very long. The people who eventually build wealth often discover a simple truth. At some point, they stop asking, "What will people think?" and start asking, "What will happen if I never try?" That question changes everything. Because financial freedom usually requires doing something that looks unusual before it looks successful. So the next time fear of judgment appears, remember this. Criticism rarely keeps people poor. Fear of criticism does. And sometimes the most expensive opinion you'll ever follow is one that nobody actually has.